Hey, today I have a fun story to share. When I started automation, everybody told me to use make.com. But I felt quickly annoyed because you cannot have code nodes, and okay, I thought I'm a coder, so it's me. But today, as I was preparing this video, I wanted to show a simple data manipulation in Make and show how much easier it is in my tool of choice. And in Make, I pass literally hours trying to do this manipulation. I look the doc, I look videos, I track the AI, and I couldn't make it work, but it was a disaster. And I think, wow, I'm dumb, or what is happening? Then it hit me. If I'm struggling like that, I'm certainly not alone, and people have to know there is better methods. So I'm going to show you this tool, and the good news is if you are used to Make, and I understand this is the tool that we're used to, you don't have to abandon it. I'm going to show you at the end of the video how you can use both tools together and delegate the data manipulation to this tool. This tool is named PipeDream, and it allows you to use no code as much as you want, but use code when you need the power and flexibility. So let's go. I'm Alexandra Spalato, a full-stack AI engineer, international public speaker dedicated to help businesses implementing AI to transform their operations. So in this video, we are going to compare Make and PipeDream and also discover a method to use them together in order to treat more complex automations that would require code. But all this is the easy way. Let's dive in. Okay, so here we are in Make. And here I add an array with first name, last name, email, the city and the country. And let's say I want to extract the emails from the customers that come from Spain because I want to send them a product or whatever. So I have to manipulate this data. Okay, so here comes the not so fun. So I use this tool, set a variable, and I give it a name, mails from Spain, and this is when I begin to be lost. So okay, here we have the array. I know here we have functions. No, it's here, array functions, I think. Yes. So map is missing. So if you are a non-coder, these are code things, just not in the best way. Okay, as I don't know exactly how to do it, I know I have to pass the array. It is here. I ask the AI, so describe the content of this field. They say, okay, let's see what it does. Okay, let's say I trust you, apply, and you see this is already, oops, super tedious to write if you write it by hand. And I say okay, and let's see if it works. So okay, mails from Spain fails. So okay, I don't want to pass more time on this because yesterday I passed literally hours. Certainly you know how to use it if you use Make, but personally I found this super tedious. So let's go to my methods. Okay, so now we're in PipeDream and I have chosen a webhook as a trigger and pass all this data and generate an event. So you can see we have here our array really displaying in a clean way because this is a real code editor. Okay, so now we are going to have a node module and okay, run node code. And now you see we have this edit with AI, which is awesome. This is on the advanced account. If you have a free account, you can use this and then you have to copy paste the code. But this AI is trained in the whole documentation, but also on all the API. So it works really, really well. Okay, so edit with AI. And to have more fun, we're going to do it by voice. Okay, I need to pass the previous data as prop with a type of object. And I need to extract the emails from the people where the country is equal to Spain. Okay, and I click generate. Okay, use this code. Okay, so the props are the data that you can pass from one element to another or from external things. So we have the previous data, then let's see if he has, if he writes this well. So this previous data is the previous data, okay. People, yes, it's not name people, so we have to remove that, okay. Filter person country equals Spain. Okay, this should be right. So let's pass the data here, and so we can find the data. Okay, show all data, and you see here we have the array. So we select the path, and we have it here, and just test it now. And it works, you see? We have the 2 mails from Spain. So let me explain you quickly this code. So this previous data, this is a keyword that takes the prop. You can name this as you want. Then we filter where the country is equal to Spain. So I think it's quite readable even if you are not a coder, but this is real JavaScript. And then map, we extract only the email, okay? So I don't know what you find more readable, but personally, even if I was not a coder, I think this is much more readable than what Makes provide. And what you are doing in Make with all these functions, it's already code. You are already thinking in code, just in a really not practical and comfortable way. Let me know your thoughts about that. And please drop a comment if you'd be interested in a beginner-friendly code course specifically for automation. I might create one if there is enough interest. Now let's explore a more complex automation. This is the one that I have made in my previous videos that you can watch here. So here I was extracting data about business from Google Maps, and then I was parsing this data. So all this code, I have generated it, you see. He extracts the host name, and I ask it to extract the company name, the address, the phone, etc. And then I was scraping the website from these businesses, and all this he has generated for me. Even, you know, I wanted the email, so he wrote the email regex. I wanted the social media, so he just extract everything. I didn't write this. I'm a coder, but I almost don't write code. I generate everything, and especially here in PyDream, the AI works very, very well. And then I check if everything is right. It can also import NPM packages, so NPM packages or also Python packages if you are more into Python. There are functions that are already existing and you can import, and it does the work for you. So it's really awesome to be able to use them. Okay, I scrap the website. Well, you can explore that and look my previous video and even download this template. But imagine in Make how many nodes you would need for that, and headaches, etc. While here I just tell the AI what to do. And here I have used mostly code because there is a lot of loops, because there is several items in this array. But I can also use all the no-code tools that you have in Make. I can use them here because there is a lot of pre-built actions, and so you can use them. By the way, I'm here to help, and not only on my video but in person. You just need to book a free consulted call here, and we will analyze your business together in order to streamline your processes. So what are the power features that matters here? Of course, the power to have code nodes give you all the flexibility that you need. And as I was showing, the NPM packages, there is not just a few, but thousands and thousands of them. So you can really bring code that is already written, and you can ask AI, okay, find me a package for that, or search on Google, and you will find it. If you create a custom action, node code or something custom of an API that exists, you can save it and reuse it in any workflow. The ecosystem is larger than Make. There is at this moment more than 2,000 applications. You can also do version control with GitHub. Perhaps if you're a non-coder, you don't know about GitHub, but it allows you to make several branches of code, different versions, come back in history, and many things. It's a very, very professional code tool that every coder use. PipeDream also scale automatically, so it's very professional and very scalable. So if you are building advanced and complex automation, I really recommend it. In terms of pricing, PipeDream is also different from Make. When Make is counting you an operation for each step, so for complex automation it can be a lot. PipeDream is counting from time of execution, so one point, I don't remember how they call it, one operation. It's for 30 seconds of execution. It means that a complete workflow can cost you only one operation. So that's huge. And a great thing also, while you have not deployed a workflow in PipeDream, for example, when you are testing and when it's not deployed, so you trigger it by hand, you have until 30 minutes by day for free. So it means that all what you are testing, and sometimes we have to rerun the automation several times to see if everything works, this will cost you nothing. So this is a great advantage in my opinion. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how you can use Make and PipeDream together. So if you have a complex data manipulation, a complex scenario that needs code modules, then you can send this data to PipeDream and process it there and send it back. So this is how we are going to do it. This is a very simple one. I take the example we have done before, but imagine it for more complex things. So here in this trigger, the webhook, we copy the URL, and in Make we have created an HTTP request, a post request, and we paste the PipeDream webhook URL here. And then here we pass our data that can come from a previous step, okay? Okay, and so I run this once. Okay, and let's go back to PipeDream. So in PipeDream, I see here that I have a new event. Okay, so I show the new event and I test my workflow. So here it's receiving the data from Make. Okay, and okay, here is receiving it, and here is the code node which extracts the emails. Then I need to send this data back to Make. So I'm doing an HTTP request. So in PipeDream you have pre-made HTTP request. You see this is pre-built, but I have used this one, use AI, to generate a custom HTTP request, because at the end it's even easier. So, and here I pass the make.com hook URL. So in Make here I have to do another scenario, and I have to do a custom webhook to receive this data. And here is the URL, and in PipeDream, so I pass this URL as a prop, and the data to send is the data from the previous step here, and I stringify it. If not, it doesn't work. You can generate all that as you have already seen. So I test this. So I'm sending this data to Make, and here in Make, I'm going to run this. Okay, and you see we have received these two emails as a string. So now I have to parse it to get JSON and then send it to your next step, etc. And you can continue with your next scenario. So I hope you will like it and that can help the ones that want to stay with Make, but are struggling with more complex scenario. This opens the door to a lot of flexibility. So let's recap. So today we have learned that Pipedream gives you the power of code without the complexity, and AI can generate this code for you in seconds, even by voice. You can even use Pipedream alongside with Make if you like. And yes, if you're using Make functions, you're already thinking in code just the hard way. So begin to learn to code, and please ask me in comments, and I would be super delighted to teach you the basic of code that you need in automation, and I assure you that it's not very complicated. By the way, you don't have to figure that alone. I'm offering free consulting calls where we can look at your current workflow, identify bottlenecks, create tailored AI automation roadmap for your agency. So book your session now and let's transform your business together. By the way, subscribe to this channel because every week I'm releasing new tutorials like this one. I'm going to do a lot of things with AI agents, for example, so subscribe and see you next week. Bye.